Hello there, everyone. This is Douglas Block. It looks like Shirky and Sup is here. I have no idea. First time viewer. Anyway, it's Sunday. It's tax day, April 15th in America. Although because it falls on a Sunday, I guess they're giving people 2 extra days, the 17th. We have a guy in my support group. He hasn't been able to come for the last 6 weeks because he's been doing taxes every day and evening. As a matter of fact, I know 3 people. Can you believe it? 3 people who are accountants and are going crazy this tax season. A good friend and former support group member, another friend who's my cycling partner, who is Zandy, who was featured in one of these videos. And then, of course, my group members. So, wow, all these accountants and tax preparers are pulling their hair out. But guess what? After Tuesday, April 17th, they have a nice long vacation. Daniel Page says, I'm getting a new cat. Hooray. Patty Brady, things are good. Hey, David Starkweather, Pearly Banda, the regulars are just tuning right in. So again, have you all done your taxes? Perla, David, Danielle, Patty. Well, Patty, you don't live in the United States. And the other person, Shoryuk, Shoryuk, I don't know. It's obviously probably not a U.S. name. Ellie Driver, hey guys, good afternoon over there. Well, I guess you're not from America. Morning, Shoryuk, how do you pronounce your name, and where are you from? I think I've never seen you before. The Healing Hearts is 3 a.m. here in America. Whoa, whoa, whoa. In Australia, hold on. You have to go 12, what's it, 12 and 12, 15 hours ahead. Wow. Fair Bennett, yes, I did give me back, you gave me back $2,000. Hey, Perla, time for you to sign up to be a patron, don't you think? 9 p.m. in Central Europe, Melbourne, Australia here. Yeah. Adam Mason, hey, Adam. You wrote me that very nice email about how my videos helped you when you're in a dark place. Are you still doing better? Looks like you've been monetized again, huh? An advertising period between the well, David, I am monetized. The only things that I don't get monetized are where I'm talking about, you know, the S word. I've been in bed, not giving up. Adam from Perth, yes. Well, Adam, you've written me before. How are you doing, my friend? Two Seeker 1515, I love you. Ah, great name. You in America? So what about the taxes? Have they driven people crazy or not? Hey, I have an amazing announcement. Right now, as we speak, I have 9,981 subscribers. Do you know what that means? That means 19 more subscribers. We will hit the 10,000 mark, and I'm going to do a special video when that happens. And I think it's going to happen today, actually, by the end of the day, or certainly tomorrow. So tune in for my video. We've reached 10,000 subscribers. And that's a major milestone. 2 years ago, I only had 8,000. Excuse me, 2,000. What am I saying? It went from 2,000 to 10,000 in 2 years. That's 5 times. And I have only you guys to thank, all you loyal listeners and watchers, and thank you so much. You know, I should give a prize to the 10,000 subscriber. I don't know how you track them down, but I'll have to go on YouTube and see who the new subscribers are today. Lisha Pernyanez, I'm sorry, you've never been here before. Ellie Driver, your videos are awesome. Hey, Ellie, thank you. Have you become a patron of mine, my friend? If you just go to patreon.com, www.patreon.com. If you just go there and click in my, put in my name, Douglas Block Depression, I'll pop right up. That's how I'm funding these videos right now. I have 75 patrons trying to get, 76 trying to get to 100. And you can support me for as little as $2 a month, which is in America, it's like that's basically 1 coffee at New Seasons. One medium coffee at New Seasons costs $2. Anyway, that's where you go. Marin W. from Japan. Hey. Nice to see you. By the way, have I straightened you out about my birthday? It wasn't on the day that I published that video. It's on February 22nd, 1949. George Washington's birthday. That's why my name is Douglas George Block. All right. So what's going on, bros and sisters? Great day for a live chat. Bordner, yes. What time are we supposed to talk today? You haven't answered my text. Isn't it supposed to be 4:30 your time? They put a cap because there's these dollars to go around. Any advertisers don't want to be associated with certain content. Deborah Haley. From the UK, Deborah. Hi, Doug. Update. They put me on an anxiety med called Trintilex. Well, that's actually an antidepressant. It does nothing for anxiety. I've tried to cope my entire life. Hope is gone. I don't want to do this anymore. Hey, Deborah, don't give up. Try something called Buspar. Hey, April Wagner, are you going to be making it to Tuesday? Everybody asks you about you all the time. Like you're the light of the group. Leanne, I'm going to be doing my next video on BPD. I hope you can email me your phone number so you and I can collaborate. Adam Mason, hi, Healing Heart. How's the weather? Ha ha ha. I guess Healing Heart's in Australia. Ford Authority, yep. You didn't text me. If you did, I didn't get it. All right, well, I will talk to you then. Norma Lilanita, hey, one of my Patreon people. Thanks. Guess what I'm doing tomorrow? I'm putting up a video on something called Facebook. Has anybody heard of Facebook, by the way? I don't know how popular it is. I've heard of it. Anyway, it's called Facebook is Making You Depressed. Now, why would I make a video called Facebook is Making You Depressed? Any ideas, guys? It's coming up tomorrow at 7 a.m. Because sitting around all day looking at Facebook and seeing all the other people you know who are doing great and you feel like crap, it makes you feel worse, doesn't it? So, yeah, people in my groups complain. They see all their successful friends having babies, flying to Europe, kids get accepted to Harvard, and here they are, they can't even get out of bed, for heaven's sakes. So don't compare yourself to other people on Facebook. Scott Bauer from the UK, you guys are filling up. Burley Bonda, I've been the same this past weeks. Well, you guys got to hang in there. Douglas, do a feeling a familiar form of depression, re-MDD. I don't know what that is. Let me know. You can only be seen by a counselor once a year, Deborah. Do you have extra many? You can, Beard King, I love you. Anyway, I can't find my YouTube, my Gmail sign. I've misplaced it. So the person who wanted me to do about re-MDD, will you please send me an email, if I can find the @ sign, douglasblock@gmail.com. Okay, oh, IY. Hey, you're a long-time watcher. Hey, by the way, I take it the sound is good? Otherwise, I would have heard complaints by now. I tried out a new system today that my friend Jerry, my videographer, showed me how to do. Anyway, re-MDD is an early onset major depression disorder, the most terrible form. Wow, Ellie. Will you please email me at that address up there and give me some more information? I will do something on it. Don't give up. I've been there with depression. My dear is so ugly. I'm not giving up. You have a friend. Well, Deborah is in the UK, but maybe she can call you on WhatsApp. Shorky UN. Douglas, I think the internet is a horrible place now, to be honest. So much negativity now. Well, you know what? In AA, they say take what you need and leave the rest. So you just have to be selective. And by the way, where are you from, by the way? I didn't get it the first time. Work with once a month then. The key is to realize you have the resources to figure this out. That's David, but that's true. But some people are so down they can't access them. You wish there were help? I know there's got to be something outside the NHS. Facebook doesn't get me depressed because I feel people don't have much of a life if they're on there all the time. Laugh out loud. Yes, yes, yes. Well, the other thing that spending too much time on Facebook is you're sitting all the time. You know that exercise is still the #1 cure or treatment for depression, and if you're sitting on your tush all day, you don't get circulation. Sitting is called the new smoking. So get up. If you're on the computer a lot, get up and walk around. And the other thing about Facebook is you think just because you're blogging friends or you're really in a sense of community, no, you got to get out and meet real people. Meet real people, God. Meet people. Well, there you have it. Anyway, you have to be around people. The oxytocin that goes from brain to brain that makes us bonded and loving each other, that has to be in person. They merely make me depressed. They thought it was the Muslim call to prayer. Huh. I'm not quite sure what you are saying, Daniel. Sharky, oh, you're from Nevada. Well, I have a former client in Las Vegas. Do you need anybody to connect with in Las Vegas? She's a lovely, lovely gal named Amber. Let me know, and I'll hook you guys up. Pearlie is giving out her email address to be written to. In patients with MDD, the disease starts before the age of 25. Well, guess what? My depression started at 18, and my mother was hospitalized 5 times for depression. Maybe I have re-MDD. Lebanon 1, you're back. Having my first therapy session today on Wednesday. Do you have any tips? Yes. Be completely honest and authentic with your therapist, and just share what brought you here and what your goals are, and just tune in to see if he or she has empathy. That's the key. I'm going to go food to the homeless on this coming Friday. I hope it helps. Yes, I have a video on serving others, transcending depression through service. Of course, when you think of others' well-being, you forget your own misery. Leanne M. David giving directions again. Oh yes, here we are. Okay, you guys. David, I think words. Just think of your 50 years old self telling you should never done 40. Yeah. Well, David, yeah. I think Leanna is saying don't be quite directive. In other words, there are no absolutes, but it's okay to make suggestions. Daniel, I posted an Easter flash mob video of people singing Christ is risen in Arabic in Lebanon. That's fun. You may have it re-MDD. My dad has it too. My grandma had it too. Got sick at 17. 8 episodes. Wow. I've only had 5, Ellie. You beat me. Congratulations. Oh no, that's not something to be proud about. Ellie, where are you living, by the way? Hey, Oliver McLeod, another returnee. Adam Mason, your book arrived. I'll be honest, I haven't read it just yet. Really looking forward to it too. Would you recommend starting the book of a specific section? Oh wow, Adam Mason, that's a tremendous question. So here's the deal. By the way, everybody, here's the book he's talking about: Healing from Depression, 12 Weeks to a Better Mood. So Adam, the first, yay! I don't know what Ellie. That doesn't tell me where you're from. The first part of this book is called "When Going Through Hell Don't Stop." It's my memoir of my horrible depression. It's very compelling. The second part is the 12-week Body, Mind, Spirit Recovery Program. So Adam, do you want to read a good memoir about how someone suffered and got healed? Or do you want to start right in on the steps that you can heal yourself? So part 1 or part 2, open the book and see what you're drawn to. Volunteering is a great thing to do, says Mike Bordner. It had subtitles. I don't think my cousin saw the subtitles. Great. I'm actually only making suggestions. I have no idea what Lebanon is so angry about. I wish her no will. Okay. That's okay, David. No, I don't think she's angry at all. Hello from Portland, Poland. I thought you said Portland. Crazy pianist. She is from Poland, not Portland. God, you see what you want to see. Mannheim, Germany. Wow. I've always wanted to go to Berlin. Ellie? No, did I go to okay? Here, drop it. Yes, Leanne. David makes very good suggestions, and let's just leave it at that. Oliver, not bad. Shirky, how are you? Where did Yuki say she was from? Sure thing, Adam. So let me know. Will you send me an email what part of the book you're starting with? I'm doing well, Oliver. Great. Living on 1 Ellie Drive. Aha, ich bin aus der Nähe von Stuttgart. Okay, translate. You know what Nietzsche said in German? Go ahead, I want you to write this out, one. It's a famous saying, what doesn't kill me makes me stronger. But that's not, anyway, I want to see that in German. Oh, you guys are speaking in German, I love it. Anyway, someone translate what doesn't kill me makes me stronger. I don't want no med bike, and I'm fighting hard, even though I feel hope, and I'm giving up. DR is my ugly part. Yeah, go look at Noah's videos. Anyway, so you guys are talking in German. I like German's accent. I'm going to look it up next time and say it to you out loud. Almost neighbors living on I. You mean in the same part of Germany? Exchange email addresses. Helen Loomis, you're back again. Thought we'd just stop by and say hello to you, everybody. Me and Mark are not at home at the moment. Wow. It means they were neighbors. Thank you, Bidbretsky. You got everybody's bilingual here. I love it. Or trilingual. I text you the whole story, Doug. Sorry. Okay, I'll watch it. I haven't looked at my text lately. Asha Fairbanks, Perla is DRD realization. It is, Adam. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger. So living on 1. What do you think of that? Yep. Perla, why don't you email Perla, Adam, and let her know how you've overcome derealization. She really needs some support. Beard King, do you exercise daily? Is the Pope Catholic? Is the rabbi Jewish? Is the guy who runs the mosque Muslim? Of course. I don't go a day without doing exercise. Are you kidding me? I'd be jumping off the Fremont Bridge otherwise. No, exercise is really important. It grows new brain cells, neurogenesis. Here, I'm teaching you guys a new word. I'm teaching you whenever I can type. ESIS. Here it is. Neurogenesis, the growth of new brain cells. That's what exercising does. I need to take a sip of water. Hey, it's time for a joke. By the way, what do rain clouds wear under their clothes? I don't know. What do rain clouds wear under their clothes? Thunderwear. Oh my goodness. Not too bad. This is from, I highly recommend this, the Laugh Out Loud book for kids. There it is, right there. Pick it up. It has some great puns. Why are fish so bad at basketball? I never knew that. They don't want to get too close to the net. Don't you love bad puns? Nurla, I wanted to exercise today, but Canada forgot it's spring. Snowing like crazy outside. Wow, and it's April? Well, that can happen. DR leads to relapse in my depression recently. I was wanting to go on Prozac for a while, but I didn't have the strength. Exercise is key, absolutely. Thank you, Mike. I'm not going to give up. I have my kids. Adam Mason liked my jokes. Thunderwear, laugh out loud. Okay, you like those jokes? Let's get another one. Okay, I used to teach math. What is the math teacher's favorite dessert? Anybody know? Pie. Pi. 1.41159. It's the relationship circumference of a circle divided by its diameter. Anybody like geometry? I love it. Okay. Who earns a living driving their customers away? How can you earn a living driving your customers away? Taxi drivers. By the way, why did the taxi driver give up his business? He didn't want people talking behind his back. Anybody ever taken a taxi? I used to drive a taxi. Do you believe it? Woohoo! Taxi cab driver in New York City. Swimming is great for anxiety. Yes. Being intimate, a good release for tough days. Yes, it's good release for any day. Asher Banks, finally after depression got really bad, 8 weeks, I went on Prozac and now it's helping. That's good. Nice work, Asher. I like the one where the doctor gives the patient 6 months to live. He can't pay, so he gives another 6 months. That's from the Borscht Belt in the Catskills. That's a great joke. Okay, swimming is great for anxiety, big breaks. Yes, it is. Dad jokes are the best. Well, give me a dad joke, Adam Mason. Where's 1J24, the one with all the jokes? The bad puns, you mean. I got Paxil for anxiety. LA driver, how's this working? It helps some people. Pearly Bonda. Thank you because my DR has me in the house. Yeah, well, you need to, Asher, will you email Pearly Bonda and give her your tips on DR? Flex Yard. I thought PL was 314. Oh, well, hey, you're here, Flex Yard. Lebanon. Paxil is good for anxiety for some people. Those are impressive. Well, I'm glad you like them. Laza Maria, hey, nice to see you. Yeah, paroxetine, yes, ST is a stimulant. No, it's an antidepressant. Who else is talking here? Anybody? I completely understand, Perla. The world doesn't seem the same anymore, but it truly is the same world and will be once the DR leaves. Scott Bauer, I had an 11-mile walk today. Wow, in this rain, you are awesome. Let's hear it for Scott Bauer. Yeah, yeah. From the UK. My fish was depressed. He attempted suicide via drowning. He hates his school, caught on fire, and he couldn't put it out because of the flood. This is David Haley's attempt to have some puns. No problems with Paxil. You're very lucky. Email is richard.fairbanks1@pcc.edu. Go for it, Perla. I love the way you guys are speaking in German. What career did you do before counseling? I was a math teacher. I also went to chiropractic school, Oliver, but you know why I dropped out? I had a hard time getting adjusted. I can't believe I said that. All right, Scott is here finally. I take 100 milligrams of lamotrigine or Lamictal and 10 months of paroxetine Paxil a day. A lot of sports and keep a healthy diet. Ellie Driver, that's a really good, you take good medications, it looks like you're doing well. Claire Week says that the key to overcoming anxiety is to accept everything it throws at you and not fear it. Therefore, over time, the anxiety will better. There's something called ACT, Acceptance and Commitment Therapy. Yeah, I agree. Here's a bloody joke. Isn't Dracula a pain in the neck? I have a better one. Raphael, I mean, that's good. I have another good one. Why was Dracula fired from his job at the blood bank? Does anybody know? I hate to get fired. I've been fired 5 times. He was fired from his job at the blood bank because he was caught drinking on the job. I love that. I also had a sales job, Brisky. How do you know all this about me? I didn't say that in my book, did I? Yes. I was in telemarketing for 4 years. I learned everything I know about sales. It was very, very helpful. All right, Adam Mason, I can't actually think of any off the top of my head. Ones I do know are inappropriate. Haha. Well, don't worry. You don't have to make jokes. You just have to ask questions. Oh, yes. What did they say when they had venison for dinner? Oh, dear. Okay, one of your videos. Oh, wow. Well, I guess, you know, by the way, everybody, this is my 299th video. No, 298th. 299 is Monday. On the Wednesday live chat, I will be celebrating 300 videos and 10,000 subscribers. What should I do to treat myself? Go out for some chocolate cake? Be great if I, oh, by the way, super chat. Somebody gives me usually a buck or two. That'd be nice. Let me see if I can find, I have a big blue, yeah, what do they call, has anyone ever gone to a psychiatrist who didn't help them? You know what I called my last psychiatrist I didn't like, who was really unhelpful? Dr. Doolittle. All right, one more. Oh, have a fisherman's friend. Right. Well, that's excellent. Are you talking about, Oliver McLeod, are you talking about this? Fisherman's friend right here? All right, I'll have one. One just dropped out. Here it goes. Sent to me by Claire Lou in the UK. Go out for a pint of vodka chocolate cake, a pound of meth. Thank you, David. Very helpful suggestions. I love it. You're a national treasure in the world of mental illness. Well, wouldn't go that far, but I am trying to help. Lunswan 2002, all these people are kind of flooding in. I recommend you some people, and they were struggling. Thanks for the help, of course. Why was your depression in the 90s worst of all? Because I had something called AKATHI. David Starkweather, have you ever heard of this term, akathisia? It means you're jumping it down, you're restless like this, and you're depressed and anxious at the same time. It drives people nuts, and thoughts of self-harm. Are you going out for lunch? Well, you're going to church. That's even better. Good luck in helping the homeless on Friday. I look forward to getting reports. I recently did a theatrical performance about puns. It was a play on words. By the way, why did the cross-eyed teacher lose her job? She couldn't control her pupils. Had enough? You bumped the mic. Oh my God. You're right. Hello, everybody. I'm back on the air. Yes, I knocked the bike off. Oh my God. Don't jump and down. Akathisia is really hard. What's wrong with the mic? I knocked it off. I'm back on. Okay, now I have to read my joke again. What does a clock do when it's hungry? It goes back for seconds. Pretty good, huh? How do they make holy water? Well, they boil the hell out of it. Okay, there we are. I'm back on track, aren't I? When I was jumping up and down with akathisia, my mic fell off. I got to go soon, Douglas. I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, well, see me on Wednesday at noon Portland Standard Time or Pacific Standard Time. Do you recommend cutting back on all coping habits? Eating, smoking, or too slowly break for habits, addictions? Well, if you have an addiction or a habit that's not good, you need to you need to stop it very gradually and just cut down. Or if you're an alcoholic, I think you just need to stop drinking and go to AA meetings. They boil the hell out of it. Please tell that tomorrow. Okay, I will. Had akathisia and Prozac carb, but I had it from Effexor. Have you ever had seasonal depression? Every single year. Moving to Oregon was really a challenge for me in 1974. I've been dealing with it ever since. I have a light box here, but I don't want to get up and knock off I got to keep my light box nearby to show it to you. Anyway, that's saved my day. So yes, I suffer from SAD, Beard King. Never had akathisia, but I have an inner sense of restlessness, so I can empathize with what it's like. How's Big No-No doing? Big Bresky. So Big No-No and I had lunch on Tuesday, and his drinking has really gotten out of control. I know he wouldn't mind my saying this. So he's down with his parents filming an addictions conference of all ironies in California. He's coming back today. We're going to consult later today. He's going to go to exercise. He's going to have structure. He's going to go to AA meetings. But say your prayers for Noah or send him a message on his YouTube channel and wish him well. He's really struggling right now with bad habits, as someone said. In England, we have less sun. Duh. There's a very famous line about that by the Beatles, and I lived in England for a while. That's why I love the UK. Akathisia is extreme restlessness, extreme dysphoria. It's worse than a depression. Yes, yes, yes. It's pure horror. Thank you, Ellie. How do you get over it? Wish him the best for me. Okay, yeah, I will. He's going to come through this. Got to go, Mr. Block. Awesome of you to answer my questions. English equals thank you. German, Dank, Arab, Kutschurken, D. Hey, I love you, living on one. Where do you live? You know, Germany, obviously. Does that mean he's on or off the wagon? On the wagon is when you're drinking, right? No, I think on the wagon is when you're not drinking. I think off the wagon is when you're in relapse. I've been told I'm suffering from nervous depletion due to my anxiety. Have you ever heard of that? Nervous depletion? No, I haven't heard that term, but I know what it means. It means if you're anxious all the time, you get exhausted. Anxiety is exhausting. So yes, I just call it something else. In the north of England, all my memories are overcast. Of course. Well, anybody who grew up in Oregon feels the same way. Leanne, do you believe men and women can be friends? I like men better than women. Oh yeah, platonic friendship is cool. There are many, many people I know. I have a lot of women friends. I know women who have men friends, of course. You know, the joy of non-sexual bonding. I mean, I think, you know, look at brothers and sisters, right? You're from Germany, yes. I got over akathisia by meditation, pacing, running 10 miles a day. And then I had the idea to take an Ativan. Well, I took Klonopin. That's how I got over it. Noah is really hard on himself. I hope he learns to appreciate himself more in the future. Yes, well, a lot of people with depression are. You know, the seventh symptom of depression is feelings of worthlessness or inappropriate guilt. So I have a video you guys should see about forgiving yourself. You should really look at it. It's really helpful. Tried magnesium tablets for exhaustion. Okay, that's great. And we stopped the Prozac immediately, of course. Well, I stopped the Effexor immediately. I want to make sure this is not rubbing on me. I don't think it is. Anyway, Ellie, how long were you taking Prozac? Probably very briefly. I got on the way easier with women than I do men. Well, yeah, it's fine to have, you know, friendships with the opposite sex. No problem. Flex-yard. How can I cope with exhaustion that my anxiety brings? I'm mentally fit all the time. Well, treat the anxiety, Flex-yard. Have you ever heard of something called, you might ask your doctor, something called Buspar, non-addictive anxiety drug, also exercise. I have my most popular video right now is called How, I want you to watch this after this live chat. Rewire. Okay, anybody who's suffering from anxiety, look at this video, how to rewire your anxious brain. Exercise, meditation, and using cognitive behavioral therapy, and pace breathing, those 4 things. Twisted Silva, I love your name. I forgot the real name. You told me once what it was. It's not Marissa, no, that's somebody else. Do you think it's okay to take an SSRI higher than daily recommended dose if you're under supervision of a doctor? Of course, it's your doctor who's, I mean, some people take 40, 60 milligrams of Prozac. If your doctor thinks you need to go that high, I mean, he's the expert. He's your, you know, benefactor. Yeah, but the thing is not to do it yourself. Never, ever, ever self-medicate with antidepressants. I tried that once. I paid the price. Anybody who's his own doctor has a fool for a physician. So, yes, if your doctor wants to egg you up, and you should do so. Now, if you have bad side effects, you need to tell him immediately. Ellie Driver said, I took the Prozac for 5 years until I found out what I had, and then I took Ativan. All right. David Sarvis, Scott Bauer, you can tell Noah is hard on himself from his videos. Really? He has expectations? He's got a sense I get? Wow. Huh. Well, you know, he's got 70,000 subscribers to my 10, so, I mean, he's doing quite well. I mean, I wouldn't be hard on myself if I were him. He's very successful. He has great content. He's a really nice guy. You know, he's helping a lot of people. He's a cool dude. My doctor, she wants me to go up on what medication? It's natural, I think, in those circumstances for partners to feel uneasy about it. Well, everybody's relationship is different, Scott. Dang, 5 weeks of hell. I'm sorry. I'm on about 8 weeks of Prozac. I'm starting to feel better. I'm glad you found a cocktail that works for you. Nora, Lean, and Anita. I wouldn't recommend it. Sometimes doctors like to overprescribe, and then you get serotonin syndrome. Be careful. That's right, Nora. Thank you. Well, that's a good point. The person should talk to her doctor about serotonin syndrome. Absolutely. Adam Mason, not sure if you know anything about new Pept. I tried that out and it seems to help with my stress. I wouldn't recommend it due to lack of research. Is that Noopept? By the way, it's exactly 30 minutes out of the hour. No one has given me a super chat contribution. Come on, guys. Um, you know, it helps my morale when I see a little change coming in. All right, the maximum is 20 milligrams, but she said go to 30. And which medication is that? Have you tried the app Headspace? Yes, helps me a lot. Yes, it's a great app. Thank you, Oliver. Headspace is a very good app. Thank you. Pax is the only SSR I tolerate. Well, you found something. Good for you. I'm glad you found something that actually helped you. A lot of people don't. Okay, David, don't bring up my name. I already know you're narcissistic. Gotta go. Bye, Doug. All right, a little sling thrown at the last minute. No, you weren't criticizing him. I agree. You weren't criticizing Noah. You just said he was hard on himself. I agree with you. So no, I did not take what you said as a criticism whatsoever. Hey, Ziam, back again with another question. Yes, ask the questions, please. That's what I'm here for. Flexheart says, I have a feeling I'm going to be one of those people that prefers their later years as opposed to my youth. Well, I can tell you, as you get older, it gets better. I mean, at 69, I'm a hell of a lot more together than I was at 29, let me tell you. If you donate, yeah, YouTube does take 38%. That's absolutely correct. But better that I get 60% than I get nothing. Or if you really want to donate, seriously, just send it through PayPal. And my PayPal address is douglasblock@gmail.com. You're right. But it's a, you know, I mean, so that's if you want to send me something through PayPal. Actually, a lot of people have. So if you send me $2 through PayPal, it'll all go to me. So yes, but if you don't want to, David, don't take that narcissistic thing seriously, please. People can throw names out all the time. No, you're not a narcissist. Besides, you have to go through a serious diagnosis to get that term pegged on you. So just let it roll off your back like water off a duck's back. Noah helps so many people. He's a real saint. It's hard to watch him have such high expectations of himself. He should know love is unconditional. Well, you should text him and tell him that. Alice P., don't worry about getting here. You've got another 28 minutes to go. Ask me some questions. Yeah, I feel hope for all the people that indeed that find their way to cope. You're right, Ellie, a driver. MDD is really horrible. Anyway, I don't mind if they take 38%. You can still donate here, or you can send me a contribution via PayPal. Anyway, wow, let's see what I have here. You know, I couldn't sleep last night. I stayed up all night to see where the sun went, and then it dawned upon me. Not too bad, huh? And by the way, I wondered why the ball was getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it hit me. Hey, Norla, tell me your experience with electroshock therapy. Well, thank you for the $2 donation. Well, when I was having my anxiety in 1996, I would hit myself in the head and say, electric shock for Douglas Block, electric shock for Douglas Block. Well, you should watch what you tell yourself, because in 2015 I had it. I had it at St. Vincent's Hospital, 8 sessions. I actually had it at OHSU. I was hospitalized, St. Vincent's, and they drove me over there at 6:30 Monday, Wednesday, Friday in the morning. I waited around. They gave me an anesthetic. I was out, and next thing you know, I came to. The whole procedure took 10 minutes, and the grand mal seizure lasted 1 minute. So then I went back to the hospital and went to my group. So it was completely painless, no side effects, zero. And when I got out of the hospital, I started to feel better, and with over the next 6 months, I made a full recovery. So, Honora, it helped me, it helped my mother, it helped a doctor in my group. It hasn't helped everybody, I know that, but it has a very high success rate, 70 to 80%, more than antidepressants. So I have a video on my electric ECT experience on my website. It was made in about February of 2016. Is 1J24 is not here? Well, I don't know. You can't be here every week, can he, David? Maybe he has something that's come up. We'll try because it was bad before. Oh, you tried it once? How was it bad before, Nora? Where did you have it done, and who did it? Maybe it was really not a good, practitioner. Of course it's painless, David Starkweather. You're out like a light, and you can't feel a thing. The brain has no nerve cells. Anyway, if someone does a brain operation, you can be conscious. Thanks, Doug. Hope you're doing great. My question is, Does depression weaken the sense of self, like the person does not feel a solid identity? He doesn't have to do with, or does that have to, yeah, the sense of, well, depression makes a person feel inferior about himself. Depersonalization makes a person feel detached or disconnected from himself. So yes, depression makes you feel inferior and worse about yourself, but it doesn't create a sense of disconnection like depersonalization. I think it's harder to cope with anxiety than with depression. Definitely, because antidepressants can help some people. There's no medication that can help anxiety that's not addictive, except maybe Buspar, and that only works part of the time. So I agree with you. Anxiety is worse than depression. Meditation works for me against depression, but then against panic disorder and anxiety, I couldn't control my thoughts. Well, they're both, they're both horrible. Choose your poison. The hell of anxiety, the hell of depression. The hell of anxiety, the hell of depression. Which one? In my book here, here's what I wrote. I felt like my head was being batted back and forth between two drunken ping-pong players, one called depression, one called anxiety. Amazon.com, healing from depression, 12 weeks to a better mood. Whoops, I'm not supposed to block my face according to my videographer. I read your book, it's fantastic. All right, Flex Yard, thumbs up. Did you really used to shout those things? It must be funny looking back at it. Well, yeah, my friends are horrified. I used to say The River Styx in 96, Electric Shock for Douglas Block, A World of Hate in 98, etc., etc., etc. That was called Major Depression with Psychotic Features. Obsessive rhyming. Yes, you can laugh at it. Of course, when I was growing up, I was called Mental Block, Communist Block, and of course I was called Writer's Block. Interesting, I became a writer. But anyway, yes, I did say those things. I was rhyming, I was hitting myself. So yeah. Nora, you still haven't told me what was bad about the ECT the first time. Jennifer, you experienced some memory loss after ECT. What was it? I experienced some loss, but only for events around the time of the ECT, not long-term memory. What was yours like? Mike Borden says, I am, at least for me, the loss of sense of self is connected to my self-esteem being almost non-existent. When in the hell of MDD? Yeah, that's the point. Your sense of self goes into the toilet. David, actually, that's a great way of putting it, like a ping pong ball between depression and anxiety. Beautiful. Thank you. Well, do you have my book, David? You should get it. It really is a good book, seriously. But I'm considering, as I mentioned to you the other day, well, I think you should try ECT, but get an evaluation. Don't listen to me. I can't diagnose over the internet. Go talk to go to a person who does ECT, a doctor, of course, psychiatrist, of course, and get an evaluation. I got an evaluation. 15 minutes into the evaluation, the woman put down her notes and said, okay, you're a candidate. I said, why? Oh, you're depressed, you're suicidal, and medication doesn't work. What else are you going to do? Psychotic depression is even worse. I have psychotic depressive episodes with dark delusions. Yes, well, I know. My godson had that. Really, really scary. Norley Lanita. Hi, Doug. I never had ECT, but I'm just scared because historically it was brutal practice, but it's better now. Yeah, it won't hurt, Nora. Please, please, please. I promise you. You don't feel a thing. And it was practiced unskillfully in the 50s and 40s, but they've got it down to a science. I'm telling you. You should go look at there's a video they put out about it. It's like, it's better than going to the dentist. You don't have that horrible drilling that drives you crazy. No, seriously, send me an email or give me a call. I can reassure you it doesn't hurt. I don't dare wash my hair because I was sure there was brain-eating amoeba in the water. Really, you should go to a psychiatrist who have that problem, Ellie. Scott, I personally like the commitment, the communist block. Oh yeah, thank you, very good. Oh, thank you, Scott. Constantly was my favorite too. All right, right. Oh, short-term memory loss, some. Okay, well, do you feel better, Jennifer? That's the key. I'd rather have some memory loss, and feel like I want to live again. ECT was painless. Thank you, Jennifer. Okay, there's two people, Nora, me and Jennifer, who tell you that ECT is painless. So there you have it. Adam Mason, Zopion at higher doses of complete memory loss. Never touch that medication. Yeah, I don't even know what it is. Zopioclone. Tell me the brand name. Ellie's intense. Yeah, Ellie's great. Exercises, watches her diet. Cool. Nice to see her sometime. How do you cure the akathisia? Go to Lourdes and pray. Anti-anxiety medication, intense exercise, Swimming until you drop. Oh yeah, yeah. Here, I'll read you something else from my book. That was a funny joke, David Starkweather. Okay, this is called. This is from a chapter called "Treading Fire." Oh, I was looking for this card. I got it. Thank you. All right. By 6 a.m., I'm calm enough to drive myself to the community swimming pool. As I begin my second lap swim of the day, I feel the clonopin wearing off. To cope with anxiety, I synchronize the rhythm of my strokes and my breathing to a 4/4 count, using my affirmations to fend off despairing thoughts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am peaceful. I am peaceful. I am calm. I wasn't swimming for my health. I was swimming for my life. Yeah, that's how I did it. I swam, repeated affirmation until I dropped from exhaustion. That's how I cured akathisia, or at least how I treated it, Flex Yard. Zoping is a sleeping tablet. Oh, I'll have a look for you. Yeah, well, I'll go look it up. Zopiclone. It better not be Ambien, because I take Ambien. I think it is, actually. Nora, the only thing you have to fear is memory loss from ECT. Yeah, that's because we're comrades. Yes, well, the memory loss is short-term, only short-term. Biddy Bizarra, you're back. How do you get intrusive thoughts? How do you deal with them? Well, I completely refocus my mind on something else. I distract myself. Razum say you are very late. You still have 18 minutes. There is a medication. I cannot diagnose, and I'm not prescribing. But look it up. It's called Luvox. It's for obsessive compulsive disorder. It's helped 2 members of my group, and you should talk to your doctor about it. Again, do not. I have a new video coming out called 5 Things Not to Do When You're Anxious. And one of them, as Asher can tell you, is don't go on the internet and research your symptoms and try to diagnose yourself. You will go down a rabbit hole of fear and despair and worry. So I mentioned Luvox only is something you should talk to your doctor about, not prescribe or recommend for yourself, but it does help. Zimovane is apparently the brand name of Zopiclone? I don't think so. I'm going to look it up. Seems depression or fury complex have a lot similar face. Yes, my father had depression and inferiority complex. They're very, very connected. Okay, let's go to Google and let's type in that number. Zopiclone. Okay, here we go. Zopiclone. Zopiclone. And non-benzodiazepine. Wow. Yes. Oh, Zimovane. Very good. Hey, I learned something. I've never heard of that. It's a non-benzo. That means it's not addictive. But someone just said their side effects were horrible. Huh. The only medication that had an effect on me, I recommend if you're struggling to sleep, but only once in a while. Yeah. Thank you, Scott. Well, you guys have been educating me about a new medication. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You really, yeah, really don't ask Dr. Google. Did that when I was hypochondriac and everything was worse. Yes. If you have health anxiety, which is hypochondria, do not go on the internet and ask about your symptoms. You'll think you have cancer when you don't. Warm bath with lavender can help with sleep disturbances and anxiety. Yes, the way I got over my not being able to go to sleep, I took a tepid bath, means a warm bath. That's what they do at naturopathic spas in the old days when mentally ill people used to go there. My naturopath told me about it and it worked. Very good, Ellie, you're a wealth of information. Yes, ECT can cause some memory loss short term. You're absolutely true. But to be in suicidal depression and to be worrying every day whether you're going to live the next day is a lot worse than some memory loss. So there you have it. So everything's a trade-off. We are the best YouTube live chat. Everywhere else is full of crazies, which I find ironic because shouldn't we be the crazy ones? Really? I don't listen to YouTube live chats. What are they about, Nora? That's not about mental illness, is it? You can have a live chat about politics. You have a live chat about health food. You can have a live chat about, how to raise your dog or your cat. So which live chats are you looking at? There can't be crazies on a live chat about pets. By the way, where's Bruce? Bruce, Joan? Damn. I want you to see Bruce. God, I'm bummed. By the way, thank you for the $2 donation. Really appreciate it. Has anyone know who Bruce is? Well, I guess I'm going to find him somewhere. Bad affirmation. Come on, guy. There's Bruce getting scratched under his arm.
Don't stop, he says. Why'd you stop? No, I'm sorry.
Yep, there he is. Persian cat, a face only a mother can love. David, I was once convinced I had glioblastoma, AL Parkinson's. Yeah, that's what psychotic depression does to you and health anxiety. Don't go to the internet for information. Douglas is right. It's a complete rabbit hole. So many trolls on the live chats. Well, we had one a couple of times. So far, knock on the computer. We haven't had any here. Prepare for him next time. Oh, you're talking about Bruce? Yeah, I'm going to basically have him around. Thank you. I'm still dealing with the aftermath of Googling for hours on end, says Asher Fanbanks. Ellie was also convinced I had a mild case of Tourette's at one point. LOL. Yes, that's very funny. You love Bruce. Yes, so do we all. Adam Mason. People abuse Zopiclone for its hypnotic effects. Hard to get a script. Kitty, says Scott Bauer. Yes, well, I don't know about Australia and America. I guess you could get a script, but I've never even tried it because I didn't even know about it. All right, another pitch for Patreon. Hey, okay. Patreon. Hey, does someone mind going to my YouTube channel on your computer right now? Open up a different window. Tell me how many subscribers I have. It was 9981 early in the morning. I might have already hit 10,000, and you can be the first ones to know about it. My cat gets jealous of Bruce and came to curl up on my lap to give me kisses. Ah, that's nice. Ellie, all at the same time? Yeah, how could you have stomach cancer, pancreatic carcinoma, glioblastoma, and bone cancer? I don't think all at the same time. When you work in a medical and scientific field, it makes everything even worse. Yes, a lot of doctors self-diagnose. Anyway, I can't really leave you guys, but I need to know if I've hit the 10,000 subscriber mark yet. So is anybody going to let me know? If I had my iPad here, I would look it up, but I don't. So I'm not quite sure. Maybe I could go to Social Blade. Maybe they'd tell me. 9983. Thank you, Anthony Gray. 17 more. Thank you so much. That means 17 more subscribers to 10,000. Wow. Maybe all 17 of you should subscribe. There's 27 people watching. Anybody hasn't subscribed yet? Do so. You'll get notified every time I post a new video and do a new live chat. Seriously. I'm glad you like the live tag. 9983. All right. 17 more, counting down to 10,000. Boy, that is a milestone. When will I reach 100,000, guys? Do you have any idea? 10,000 a year, let me see. I'll be 80. Hey, something to look forward for my 80th birthday, 100,000 subscribers. All right, anybody have any questions? We only have about 10 minutes left. I got to get ready for my coaching session. By the way, I do long distance coaching. Anybody here is interested? I know that some of the people on the live chat I have done it with. So just go to www.healingfromdepression. Oopsie daisy. ESSION. So if you're interested in my mental health coaching service, go to that website and scroll down the page. You'll see the mental health coaching video and information. Rasmus said I was so suicidal the other day. I can't seem to accept the situation that is causing me depression. Oh, that's right. You have this external thing about the country you're in. Well, you got to come to some form of acceptance. You know, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, the wisdom to know the difference. Yeah. You know, I need to make this a little lower. There we are. Don't have to look up so much. How much do I charge for distance coaching? It's $50 per week for 12 weeks. You get 30 to 45 minutes of live talk a week, plus all my materials and homework assignments and all the stuff you need to learn the tools yourself. A lot cheaper than counseling, I'll tell you that. Look up DBT Willing Hands. It's an acceptance practice. Thank you, Norma Leelanita. Yes, you kind of have your hands up like this, like you're just accepting, and and you breathe deeply, it's a very powerful process to accept what's going on in your life and not to fight it. I'd love to, maybe another time, just when I can afford it. I'll certainly be reading the book. Will you please let me know? So Adam, are you going to start on part 1 about my depressive breakdown, my memoir, or part 2 about the steps to healing? Let me know before this ends. DBT acceptance skills. Have you done DBT, Nora? And by the way, where do you live? Not bad, didn't realize that. Well, I'm not sure what you didn't realize, but anyway. Do you have to pay? No, you pay in, Rasmus say you pay in once a week. Just like you go to a counselor. Kate, good morning. Thank you for recommending John Branch on YouTube. I'm watching his videos. Good stuff on shame. The best. Time to take a fisherman's friend. Anybody lives in England, send me more of these. The anise. Menthol flavor lozenges, fisherman's friends. You guys from the UK, send me this stuff by the ton. Part 1 for sure. All right. Hold on to your seats, Adam. It's going to be a bumpy ride, according to Betty Davis and All About Eve. I hope it doesn't trigger you, Ben. I start out really dark. Well, the story has a happy ending, so but you'll find it very compelling. You live in Canada. I've been to Portland once. Why are the streets so huge there? I don't know. I don't think they're bigger than any other American city. People like to drive big cars in America. Be careful with Luvox. It actually made me more OCD. Wow. That's right. Some medication can have paradoxical reactions. So this is what you want to do if you do any meditation. A meditation, I don't care what it is. You want to titrate up. You want to start in really tiny doses and slowly increase them like that. That's the way to guarantee you won't have any major reactions. Any medication can have the opposite reaction on you than it was supposed to. Luvox, Prozac, Zoloft, anything. 9983, okay, 17 more. Asher, have you subscribed? If not, I'm going to come over your house and twist your arm. Paying once a week is not bad. I might contact you. I wanted to try my best to thrive, to have time, and there is hope. I will give up if the hope for freedom is lost, but still, yes. You should definitely connect with me, Rasmus. I know I can help you, at least for the acceptance piece. I take it you speak English. Anyway, email me at this, please, Rasmus. Oregon is so pretty, hard to not feel joy and compassion when surrounded by all that green. Yes, yes, and it is really a green spring right now. Huh. Moban. No, I haven't heard of that, David Starkweather. I won't give up. I won't give you my Hub Pages link where I write poetry that would put me in a psych hospital. I look forward to part 1. Hey, a number of my patients like poetry. Of course, don't give me your link if you don't want me to read it, but I'm sure anything I read I would be completely accepting. You kidding me? You don't know how many crazy people I've been around. I would never judge anybody. No, you're right, Scott Power. The events going on in the world sure don't make it easy. And I have a new video coming out, 5 things not to do when you're anxious. It's coming out next Monday. And one of the things I talk about is I talk about talking about a media fast. Take a break from the news. You know what Stephen Gaskin once said? It's too bad they have to cut down all those trees to print all those bummers. I wish I had said that in the video. That was a great quote. Aha, yes, don't you agree? Well, let's close out today's chat with a couple of jokes. What did the whale say to the dolphin? Long time no see, S-E-A. What happened when the frog's car broke down? It had to be towed away. Oh my God. Kind of reminds me of the sign I saw by a frog's pond said, please, no parking in this area, all will be towed. Whoops. Look, Ma, here's my microphone. I'm just going to hold it like this. Well, everybody, it's been a grand time being with you all, and oh, I'm glad you liked the jokes. Anyway, I've really enjoyed myself here. I'm glad I have only 17 more subscribers till 10,000. Next time I see you. Oh, Forever Freak, Marissa, thank you for your letter. Hey, are you a subscriber? Currently doing politics streams, so it's a nice thought. Well, yeah, I would definitely get off the political stuff for a while. Anyway, you signed up on Patreon? You really did? Oh, no. You got to be kidding me. I didn't get an alert, did I? $100 a month. Oh, my God. I've never seen anybody so generous. It's amazing. I'm just joking, of course. But thank you for signing up, Oliver. No, it doesn't it doesn't show that you're there. So are you sure you signed up on Patreon? Let me take a look. Let me go log in. Let me go to, whoops, I don't want to log in. I'm already on. Anyway, so I'll have to take a look, but I don't think you subscribed because I didn't get a notification in my email. So you sure you signed up? Anyway, well, Adam, I'm glad I made you laugh. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. You'll double check, yeah. No notification from. You should definitely double check. You have to create a username and password, and you log in, and you choose what tier you want to donate to, like $2, $5, $10, etc. And then they'll take your credit card and they'll charge you the first of the month. So check it out, Oliver. I don't think it hasn't really it hasn't kicked in yet. I mean, yeah. So go back and make sure you're truly signed up. If you have any questions, I can walk to you over the phone. Just email me, douglasblock@gmail.com. You're waiting for 99 subscribers. I want to be 1,000. Yeah, you will. Hey, I'll send you a copy of my book if you're the 10,000s. By the way, it's not 99. It's 99.99. David Starkweather. Stay safe. Best of luck. Well, of course, I'll be here on Wednesday, as I always am. You can always rely on me. I'm a reliable blockhead. Oh yeah, blockhead. Charlie Brown, you blockhead. But I still like communist block. Let's take a vote. Communist block, writer's block, or mental block. Mental block is really the one that suits me the best, don't you think? Okay, Asher, I don't have to come over to your house and twist your arm. I promise I won't do that. Anyway, so yeah. So Oliver, patreon.com. Just go there, and you can also yeah. And if you want to basically email me because you're not getting hooked up, it's Douglas Block at Gmail. Hey, I have a favor. Anybody, I have to do some counseling for the next couple of hours. When I hit 10,000, one of you guys send me an email, okay? Okay. War is hell, but I know a soldier who survived mustard gas and pepper spray in a war. He's now a seasoned veteran. Why did the lifeguard not save the hippie swimmer who was drowning? He was too far out, man. Okay, I think it was my card details because it's dollars, so I have to confirm with my bank. Yeah, maybe it's because you're not from America. But it should have accepted it. It should have accepted your card and said, okay, we're going to do it at the first month. Check with your bank on Monday and get back to me. Okay, the full name of the wagon is the Water Wagon. And what is that, Alice P? I like it. Your friends should be called and referred to as blockheads. All right. Well, 59 minutes and 45 seconds. 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. 1 hour. We made it. So when I see you guys on Wednesday, I'll have 10,000 subscribers. We'll celebrate. And also, oh, yes. My website is finally getting updated for the phone. When you go to healingfromdepression.com on a phone or iPad, you can't see squat. I've been working 5 months with a developer, and we're finally getting it phone friendly. So that'll be the case on Wednesday. I'll also let you know. All right. Yes, comrade Scott Bauer, fellow communist bloc. Looks like Mel Torme with that mic. Oh, I love Dave Stargrad. You must be my age to know who Mel Torme is. That made my day. All right, everybody. Enjoy the rest of this Sunday. Don't have a heart attack on Monday. That's the most common time that people have heart attacks. Well, that was a bad post-hypnotic suggestion. Let's end on something more appropriate. I hope you all can go to your local church and get some holy water, because the way you get holy water is you boil the hell out of it. All right. My pleasure, Ellie. It was great talking with you. Send me your email address. I'd like to send you a copy. Oh, would you like to have a copy of this? Julie Hayes from Michigan sent this to me. And Still I Rise, the Phoenix, my favorite symbol of resurrection. I'll send you a copy if you send me an email. Okay, everybody. Take care.